Trials are an inevitable part of life, and their purpose extends beyond mere hardship. Many people see difficulties as obstacles meant to hinder progress, but in reality they serve as tools for growth, refinement, and preparation. When faced with challenges, our natural reaction is often to resist, complain, or even question why we are experiencing such hardships. However, when viewed from a higher perspective, trials are not meaningless. They are an essential part of our journey. Difficulties force us to confront our weaknesses, reassess our priorities, and develop resilience. Without challenges, there would be no growth, and without obstacles, we would not recognize our true strength. Consider the way a muscle grows. If a person never exercises or applies resistance to their muscles, there will be no development. But when pressure is applied and the muscle is stretched beyond its comfort zone, it begins to strengthen. In the same way, trials push us beyond what we think we can handle, allowing us to grow stronger in character, wisdom, and faith. One of the greatest misconceptions about struggles is that they are a sign of failure or punishment. In reality, they are often indicators of progress. When a person is striving for something meaningful, challenges will naturally arise. This is not because they are doing something wrong, but because growth always comes with resistance. A student preparing for an important exam must endure hours of study and discipline. An athlete training for competition must push through exhaustion and pain. A business person seeking success must navigate setbacks and uncertainties. Each of these situations involves discomfort, yet they also bring transformation. Trials also serve the purpose of refining our character. It is easy to be patient when everything is going well, but true patience is developed in seasons of waiting. It is easy to be kind when surrounded by people who treat us well, but true kindness is revealed in the presence of opposition. Strength, patience, humility, and perseverance are not traits that develop overnight. They are shaped through experiences that challenge our comfort and push us toward maturity. Furthermore, trials teach us dependence. Many people rely on their own strength, wisdom, and abilities until they reach a situation they cannot control. In these moments, they realize the limits of their own power and the necessity of seeking wisdom beyond themselves. Difficulties remind us that we are not meant to handle everything alone. They teach us to trust in something greater than our own understanding and to develop a perspective that extends beyond our immediate circumstances. In every trial, there is an opportunity to learn. Some challenges reveal areas that need improvement, while others prepare us for future responsibility. A person going through financial struggles may learn the importance of stewardship. Someone facing rejection may develop resilience and self-worth that is not dependent on external validation. A season of uncertainty can teach valuable lessons about patience and trust. Each difficulty carries a lesson, and those who choose to embrace the process will come out stronger and wiser. It is also important to recognize that trials are temporary. Many people feel overwhelmed by difficulties because they believe their circumstances will never change. However, history has shown that no hardship lasts forever. Just as seasons change, trials also pass. The key is to endure with the right mindset, understanding that challenges are not meant to destroy us, but to shape us for what is ahead. Consider the story of those who have achieved greatness in different fields. Nearly every successful individual has a testimony of overcoming significant obstacles. Their achievements were not handed to them. They were developed through persistent sacrifice and unwavering determination in the face of adversity. What sets them apart is not the absence of trials, but their response to them. They viewed challenges as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. For anyone going through a difficult season, the question to ask is not, why is this happening to me? But rather, what is this teaching me? This shift in perspective transforms trials from burdens into lessons. Every struggle has the potential to produce something valuable if approached with the right mindset. Growth happens not in comfort, but in challenge. Ultimately, the purpose of trials is not to break us, but to build us. Each hardship we endure shapes us into stronger, wiser individuals. When faced with difficulties, we must remember that there is a purpose beyond what we can see. Challenges are not the end of the road, they are part of the journey. Those who embrace the process will emerge more resilient, prepared, and capable of handling the opportunities that lie ahead. Faith and endurance are two essential qualities that allow us to navigate life's difficulties with strength and resilience. While trials are an inevitable part of our journey, the way we respond to them determines whether we grow stronger or become overwhelmed. Many people approach hardships with fear, frustration, or doubt, but faith offers a different perspective. It provides stability in the midst of uncertainty and assurance when everything else seems unstable. Endurance, on the other hand, is the ability to keep moving forward despite obstacles. When faith and endurance work together, they create a powerful force that enables individuals to rise above their circumstances rather than be defeated by them. Faith is often tested in difficult times. When life is going well, it is easy to express confidence and trust. However, when faced with setbacks, disappointments, or painful situations, true faith is revealed. A person may claim to have faith, but unless that faith is tested, it remains theoretical rather than experiential. Challenges force individuals to examine what they truly believe. Do they trust only when circumstances are favorable, or do they believe even when everything seems uncertain? Faith is not just about hoping for a positive outcome. It is about trusting in a plan greater than our own understanding. One of the most important aspects of faith is its ability to provide peace during trials. When faced with difficulties, many people experience anxiety, fear, and frustration. They worry about the future, question their abilities, and sometimes feel lost in the process. Faith, however, brings a sense of calm. It shifts the focus from the problem to the possibility of growth and learning. Instead of being consumed by worry, a person with faith understands that there is a purpose behind every challenge. This perspective does not necessarily remove the difficulty, but it changes how one experiences it. Endurance is equally important because challenges often last longer than expected. Many people start with a strong mindset, but when trials persist, they begin to lose hope. Endurance is what keeps a person moving forward, even when progress seems slow or non-existent. It is the determination to keep going, even when circumstances do not immediately improve. Just as an athlete must build stamina to complete a race, individuals must develop endurance to withstand life's struggles. This requires patience, commitment, and a refusal to give up. Difficulties are not meant to break us, they are meant to build us. However, this strengthening does not happen overnight. It is through repeated challenges that endurance is developed. Just as muscles grow stronger through resistance, inner strength is built through persistence in the face of hardship. Those who endure trials with faith learn lessons that cannot be gained in comfort. They develop resilience, wisdom, and a deeper understanding of themselves and their purpose. Many people want to see results immediately, but endurance teaches patience. Growth often happens in ways that are not immediately visible. A seed planted in the ground does not sprout overnight. It must endure a process of being buried, watered, and nurtured before it breaks through the soil. The same is true for personal growth. People may not always see the progress they desire right away, but endurance ensures that they continue moving forward until the results become evident. Faith and endurance also work together to produce character. When a person chooses to believe even in difficulty and persist despite obstacles, they develop a strength that cannot be shaken by external circumstances. They become more grounded, more resilient, and more prepared for future challenges. This is why those who have faced great trials often emerge with greater wisdom and insight. They have been refined through their struggles and are better equipped to handle future difficulties with confidence. A key part of endurance is maintaining perspective. It is easy to become discouraged when focusing only on the present struggle, but those who endure understand that trials are temporary, no hardship lasts forever, and every difficulty carries a lesson that contributes to long-term growth. When people adopt this mindset, they are able to face challenges with a sense of purpose rather than despair. Faith does not mean ignoring reality or pretending difficulties do not exist. It means choosing to trust even when answers are not immediately clear. It means believing that hardships serve a greater purpose and that perseverance will lead to something valuable. Those who cultivate both faith and endurance are able to withstand life's difficulties without being destroyed by them. They remain steadfast, knowing that struggles are not the end, but rather a part of the journey towards something greater. Ultimately, faith and endurance are not just qualities to admire. They are essential tools for overcoming life's obstacles. Without faith, challenges can lead to fear and hopelessness. Without endurance, setbacks can cause discouragement and retreat. But when these two qualities work together, they create a foundation that allows individuals to face trials with strength, navigate uncertainty with confidence, and emerge from difficulties stronger than before. Life's difficulties often seem random and without meaning, leaving many people feeling lost, frustrated, or even abandoned. However, every trial, challenge, and setback fits into a greater plan, one that is often beyond human understanding in the moment. While struggles can feel overwhelming, they are not purposeless. They serve as a means of preparation, refinement, and transformation. Recognizing that there is a divine plan at work brings clarity and peace, even in the most uncertain situations. One of the greatest challenges in facing hardships is the feeling of not knowing why they are happening. People often seek immediate answers, wanting to understand the reason behind their pain or difficulties. However, the bigger picture is rarely visible in the moment. Just as an artist's masterpiece looks like scattered brushstrokes before it is completed, the events of life may seem disconnected or even chaotic until they come together as part of a greater purpose. This is where trust becomes essential. Accepting that there is a plan unfolding, even when it is not fully understood, allows individuals to endure trials with confidence rather than despair. Difficulties are often the very things that shape and prepare individuals for their future. Many people desire success, fulfillment, or growth, but they are not yet ready for the responsibilities or challenges that come with those things. Hardships serve as a training ground, strengthening character, teaching wisdom, and building resilience. Just as a tree's roots grow deeper when faced with strong winds, individuals develop inner strength when they go through adversity. Without challenges, there is no growth. Without setbacks, there is no preparation for greater things ahead. Every challenge also has the potential to redirect a person's path. People often make plans based on what they believe is best, but not every path leads to the right destination. Sometimes obstacles arise not to block progress, but to guide individuals towards something better. A job loss may lead to a career that is more fulfilling. A failed relationship may open the door to deeper self-awareness and healthier connections in the future. A season of difficulty may lead to unexpected opportunities that would not have been considered otherwise. What may seem like a setback is often a setup for something greater. Trusting in the bigger plan also helps cultivate patience. Many people expect immediate results or quick solutions to their problems, but meaningful growth takes time. A seed does not become a tree overnight. It must go through a process, being planted, growing roots, and breaking through the soil before it ever reaches its full potential. In the same way, trials are part of a process. They are not meant to be rushed through or avoided, but to be experienced with trust that they are leading to something greater. Impatience often leads to frustration, but understanding that struggles have a purpose allows individuals to endure them with peace. Another important lesson found in challenges is the ability to appreciate the journey rather than just the destination. Many people focus so much on reaching a specific goal or outcome that they miss the lessons and growth happening along the way. However, it is often in the process of struggle that people develop wisdom, deepen their faith, and strengthen their character. If trials were removed, so would the opportunities to learn perseverance, gratitude, and resilience. The most meaningful achievements and transformations do not come from easy paths, but from journeys that require endurance and trust. When looking back on past struggles, many people realize that what once felt like an unbearable hardship actually played a crucial role in shaping their lives for the better. Experiences that seemed like failures turned into valuable lessons. Challenges that once felt insurmountable led to greater strength and wisdom. Understanding this pattern provides reassurance in current difficulties. Just as past trials served a purpose, so do present struggles. The key is to trust that even when circumstances are unclear, they are part of a greater design. Difficult seasons also reveal strengths and abilities that might otherwise remain undiscovered. Many people do not realize how strong they are until they are placed in situations that demand resilience. They do not recognize their capacity for patience, wisdom, or courage until they are tested. Trials often bring hidden potential to the surface, forcing individuals to rise to the challenge and become more than they thought they could be. What may seem like an unbearable struggle can actually be the very thing that unlocks new opportunities and personal growth. In the end, trusting that there is a purpose in every hardship changes the way difficulties are perceived. Instead of viewing them as meaningless suffering, they can be seen as opportunities for transformation. Instead of feeling defeated by setbacks, individuals can embrace them as part of a larger plan. Even when the full picture is not yet visible, every experience, every challenge, and every delay is working together to create something far greater than can be imagined. When faced with challenges, many people feel overwhelmed, unsure of how to respond, or even tempted to give up. Difficulties can create confusion and frustration, making it hard to see a clear path forward. However, how a person chooses to respond to trials plays a significant role in determining the outcome. While struggles may not always be avoidable, they can be navigated with wisdom, patience, and trust. Learning practical steps to handle challenges effectively can transform the way difficulties are experienced and ultimately lead to growth, resilience, and strength. One of the most important steps in facing challenges is to stay grounded in truth. When difficulties arise, emotions often take control, leading to fear, doubt, and anxiety. In such moments, it is crucial to focus on what is true rather than being swayed by negative thoughts or temporary emotions. This requires intentional effort to seek wisdom and understanding rather than reacting impulsively to circumstances. Being grounded means having a foundation of knowledge, faith, and perspective that provides stability when life feels uncertain. Without a strong foundation, it is easy to be thrown off course by hardship, but with the right mindset, challenges can be faced with confidence. Another key aspect of overcoming difficulties is maintaining a consistent practice of reflection and learning. Every challenge carries a lesson, but that lesson can only be learned when there is a willingness to examine the situation with an open mind. Instead of simply asking, "Why is this happening to me?" a better approach is to ask, "What can I learn from this?" Shifting from a victim mindset to a growth mindset allows difficulties to become opportunities for wisdom and self-improvement. This reflection can lead to powerful insights about personal strengths, areas for improvement, and new directions for the future. Difficulty should also be approached with patience. Many people want instant solutions, hoping that their struggles will disappear quickly. However, growth takes time, and some challenges require endurance. Rushing through difficulties can lead to missed lessons and incomplete growth. Just as a tree does not grow overnight, lasting strength is developed through persistence. Patience allows individuals to endure hardships without becoming discouraged, understanding that even in waiting, progress is being made. Learning to be patient in difficult times not only helps in overcoming current struggles, but also prepares individuals to handle future challenges with greater resilience. Surrounding oneself with the right influences is another essential step in navigating hardships. The people around us have a profound impact on how we respond to trials. Negative influences can feed doubt and fear, making challenges seem even more difficult than they truly are. On the other hand, encouragement, support, and wise counsel can provide the strength needed to persevere. Seeking out mentors, friends, or a community that offers guidance and reassurance can make a significant difference in maintaining the right perspective during difficult seasons. No one is meant to go through challenges alone, and having the right support system can be an invaluable source of strength. Maintaining a sense of gratitude during trials may seem difficult, but it is a powerful tool for shifting perspective. While struggles bring pain and discomfort, they also provide opportunities for growth, self-discovery, and deeper connections with others. Focusing on what is still good in life, even in the midst of difficulties, helps prevent bitterness and despair. Gratitude does not mean ignoring hardship. Rather, it means recognizing that even in the most challenging moments, there are still reasons to remain hopeful. This practice strengthens the ability to endure trials with a positive outlook, rather than being consumed by negativity. Taking practical action is also necessary when facing challenges. While faith, patience, and reflection are important, they must be paired with intentional steps toward resolution. Difficult situations often require making decisions, adjusting plans, or taking steps to improve circumstances. Avoiding challenges does not make them go away. Instead, actively working through them leads to solutions and progress. Whether it is seeking advice, developing new skills, or making lifestyle changes, taking action demonstrates a commitment to growth and perseverance. Perspective plays a major role in overcoming trials. Many people see difficulties as barriers, but they can also be viewed as opportunities. Some of the greatest personal breakthroughs happen as a result of overcoming obstacles. Challenges often lead to new paths, unexpected opportunities, and deeper wisdom. Instead of resisting trials, those who embrace them with the right mindset can find purpose even in struggle. Recognizing that hardships are part of the journey rather than an interruption to it helps cultivate endurance and hope. Resilience is developed by consistently applying these principles in every difficult situation. Those who learn to stay grounded, reflect on their challenges, remain patient, seek support, maintain gratitude, take action, and adopt the right perspective are better equipped to handle any trial that comes their way. Over time, these steps become a way of life, making it possible to face difficulties with strength and confidence. Challenges are inevitable, but how they are approached determines whether they become burdens or opportunities for transformation. Those who navigate their struggles with wisdom and trust will emerge stronger, wiser, and better prepared for the future.